They tried to stop me, but nothing could stop me. Welcome back to part 22 of Analyzing the Game with your host, your vocalist, your conductor, your executive producer, your lead vocalist, background vocalist, arranger, that boy Des. I thank you guys for joining me again on Analyzing the Game. This is part 22. Shout out to everybody that has subscribed to me. Shout out to everybody that has liked my videos. Shout out to everybody that has engaged in my videos. Everybody that has been there throughout this journey of 22 videos that I am on. And I am continuing to build myself and build my channel and grow and learn and experience and just live and just try to continue to apply my knowledge and my visions and my dreams and my aspirations into reality each and every single day, and just taking everything day by day and just going on and moving on and growing with life and trying to go uphill each and every single day. And it doesn't matter how big of steps, but if I could try to just make some movement each day and go uphill each day, and that's all that I can ask for. And if you do not know who I am, or you aren't subscribed to me, or you haven't been engaged in my videos, you will know soon. I am that boy Des. If you are new to my channel, I do a daily free write. I just have a journal. I got a journal. I journal. I write. Helps my mind. Helps me bring out and express my thoughts, and it keeps me sane, honestly. And I just said one day, what am I going to do? What will I do? And what came to me is I have to use my voice. I have to use the gifts that I was given and all the abilities that I have, and I just have to do it. I can't worry about anything else. I don't care who watches. I don't care who isn't watching. I don't care who subscribed. I don't care who views. I don't care who likes, because these are my creations. This is my creativity. These are my visions. These are my dreams. These are my thoughts. These are my everything, and it starts with me, and this is what makes me happy. So I can't really say about what will come from it, but I know that I'm happy with doing this, and I don't have a problem with doing this. This isn't a burden. This isn't, oh, I have to do that, I gotta do that. No, this is like stuff that, this is how I feel, and this is the best way that I figured that I could express myself, and I could grow my own communication, speaking in one sense, and connecting it all together with real world issues, my own things that I have faced, problems, just things that go on. And people, I don't know, people may be scared, people may be fearful, people may be doubtful of what just coming on the camera and hitting the record button and just recording themselves and just talking. But for me now, nothing's easy, but I'm getting pretty comfortable. I don't have a problem. It's pretty easy. And I'm just going to continue to keep growing, and that's what my aim is, and that's what my goal is. And I just want to keep building and just build. I don't really want to do anything else. I don't care about anything else. This is just all I'm focused on, is just building myself, building my channel. Because I stated in my previous video, if you're building something, or you see yourself somewhere, you vision yourself somewhere, you dream of yourself being in some place or some position, you have to You have to get ready to be in that position because you have to step into that. You just don't. It just doesn't happen. Like, everything just doesn't happen. Well, I mean, for some people, you could say it does, but these things take continuous early mornings, long nights maybe if you stay up late, but these, like, it's behind the scenes work, and everybody doesn't always see that. And but that is what it takes if you want to, if you see yourself being successful, if you see yourself having a lot of money, if that's what you desire, if money and riches is what you desire, you have to be willing to do things that not everybody will be willing to do. And it's up to you, because everything is up to you. Yes, there is a system, there is a matrix, there is people in power, there are people that don't want you to be great, there are people that don't believe in you, there are all of these variables in the equation, but it's up to you to figure out what are you gonna plug in to the equation for you to be successful, for you to get those riches, get that money that you desire, that you want, some may say you need. Who knows? It's different, and for everyone else, everybody doesn't have the same desires. Everybody doesn't want to do the same thing with the money that they may get. Everybody doesn't want to live the same life as other people. Everybody can't be great also, or everybody can't achieve great things. Everybody can't be successful. But everybody should get the opportunity. Everybody should have at least the thought in their mind, like, oh yeah, I want to do this. I want to be successful. But of course, once again, it's a system to where some people stay in a set place, in this set system, in this matrix, and some people ascend higher, and they vision themselves being way more than they are set to be. And a lot of it is money. People chase money. People do things for money. People do it. I mean, money runs the world, correct? That's what some people say. That's what some people believe. And what are you willing to do for the money that you desire? Will you be willing to turn on your morals and everything that you believe and everything that you stand for? Will you just throw that out the window for a piece of paper? A green piece of paper? Some people could say yes, some people don't care. They just do it because of the money. And the money will truly bring out how people are. And yes, money changes you for good or for bad, either way. But it is an influential commodity in this 3D reality of a money world, of everything. Money rules the world. I believe money is the root of all evil, because you have people that will do certain things, like I stated, that they might not have any money, but they can figure out one thing that just goes across from everything that they believed since who knows when. But if they do this one thing, it'll bring them influx of money. So today, I was actually flowing pretty good, but today my free write is money. This is it right here. Money. And once again, if you are new to my channel, I do a daily free write, a daily journal, daily write, daily unload, freelance, whatever we want to call it. I do this, I write, and I listen to music. I try to listen to music to give me one word that I could name the free write or the journal that I'm writing. And for this one, I use For the Love of Money by the OJs, 1973. That is a wonderful song. If you do not know it, please go listen to it. And they stated so much great things in that song about just the idea of money. Like, what is money? It's just a small piece of paper. I don't know where my wallet at. I have a George Washington $1 bill. Of course, that's the only person on the $1 bill. But I have a $1 bill. And in the song, they just state great things about how people view money. Like I said, the instance that I was using for people might not have money, but they could do one thing and they'll bring an influx amount of money. I was thinking of like girls and maybe OnlyFans. They let people see their body or they sell their body to get money, to get a green piece of paper. Literally. And honestly, most time they probably not even getting the actual green piece of paper. It's just digital currency. And who even knows if that's real? It's just it's really crazy. And people look up to these people that do stuff like that because what? They make money. And once you make money, that molds your personality in the realm of this society right now, this matrix right now, where you have it's the internet and social media era. And that's, if you do that, you're going to have a personality, then you'll have a following. Honestly, people who just are lost in the sauce. They're paying someone else. You're paying to see someone else. It's honestly stupid. But who am I to say? I don't know anything. But yes, money is the root of all evil. It changes people. And one thing I still don't understand is why do people look up to people just because they got money? They accumulated money. I just seen something about this. I was in the comments on on my YouTube shorts, and someone was saying they don't understand how poor people still are fatuated over millionaires and billionaires when they aren't anything. To be honest, they if you get that much money for the most part, I believe, this is just me, that you are exploiting off of other people. You didn't get all of that money just like billionaires. Like, oh my God, they didn't get all of that money by making the greatest product. I mean, yeah, of course, like social media, like Facebook and Instagram, and they make money off of the people that are on there. And what do they even do? To me, they're just slimesters. But I can't say, because people still look up to them. Like, people want to be them. People think, oh yeah, they can do no wrong. They can't do any wrong. I mean, in a society of it's so many normal people and it's people that don't have money, I don't know why anybody would be looking up to anybody that has money. The only case that you could look after them as, and I have did this because it's, say for like Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, they all had an idea. Everything starts with the idea. They had an idea. They executed their idea. They didn't let anyone tell them different. They kept going with their idea, and that got them to where they would be at. But you just don't pop up on the money. You just don't pop up a millionaire. You just don't pop up a billionaire. So that's why I can't see people that want to be these people or look up to these people when they're at this point. I mean, if you're going to like them, I mean, shoot, maybe like them down here just for the idea that they had. And maybe of course, now it's so much things that they have did. They don't pay their workers or selling data, like these things. That's why would you look up to someone that is exploiting normal humans that shouldn't be exploited when you have millions and billions of dollars as a corporation or as a business. You shouldn't be doing that. And that's why I'm saying money is the root of evil, because you have people that in the corporate world that or the businesses, they make so much money and they don't pay their workers. They pay them the least amount. Why? So they could continue to make a large money profit that they're with their business that is flowing. I mean, that's how it's set up. So you can't really state like, oh yeah, it shouldn't be like that, but it should be better. People should get paid fair wages. No one should be getting paid $7. That shouldn't be the federal minimum wage. That's money. But like, is that what does that even mean? I always tell people, I've been saying this since I don't even know how old. Money just became a thing. It was made up and people gave it value. Someone said, oh yeah, we'll just take this piece of paper and we'll just slap George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Grant, Benjamin Franklin. We're gonna put these people on our money, on our currency. I always thought that, yeah, like what about in the prehistoric days? People probably paid for stuff with sticks. Oh, you're selling berries? Well, I'll give you 2 sticks for those. That's why money is weird. I always believe that don't chase money, chase your purpose. If you have a purpose, chase your purpose. Go after your purpose, and the money will come. If you want to create something, the money will come. If you like art, you don't always get paid. You're not always going to get paid for certain stuff that you do. And yes, some people, oh my God, that's the end of the world. I'm only here to make money. I'm only here to live and make money. I mean, yes, but if you figure something out at some point and you keep doing it, the money is going to come to you. And you will not have to change your morals. You won't have to change how you believe. You won't have to look at yourself as less because what you're doing. And you can still be a stand-up human. And you could be a moral human. And you won't have to sell your soul for any amount of money. And people just want money. And honestly, I don't believe money is actually real. It's just like we have to use it. It's used. But like $1 billion, $1 trillion, what are we doing? Like money, and for the United States, it's not real. It can't be. Because don't quote me. I could be wrong. Are we in 39 trillion dollars of debt? $39 trillion of debt. Think about that. And people try to walk around. People walk around talking about, or someone says, oh yeah, you owe this amount of money, or you have this amount of debt. No. Everybody got it. Shoot, if that's the case. Because we're all in the same place, from what I believe, or from what I see. So whose debt is that? I mean, shoot, that's what happened when you got people that, or you got institutions that, I don't know, just are free roaming the prices on everything, like college prices. College should be free, but guess what? It's never going to be free again, ever. Never. It doesn't stand a chance because people are greedy for the money. They want all this money. For what? For a simple education, you have to pay $40,000 a year. That's some people. That's people make that a year. Some people make that in 1 year. 50,000 a year. What? Say if they wanted to go to college. They got what, they were left with 12,000. Dang, that's crazy. But if you just think about it like that, just this is just how they set the money up and in places of these things, and it's always there, so you're always going to be looking at it. You have to make this amount of money, you have these bills, you have this, you have that, you have that. I have to pay this, I have to pay that, I have to pay groceries, this grocery prices. This is all money. But what are you looking at money as? Because money isn't, it's in abundance, and if you believe that, you will, all the money will find you. I don't, if I could say anything, try to find something that you are passionate in and you believe in, and believe in yourself. Because if you believe you are money and you believe that you are riches and you will gain riches, you just do what you do and the money will find you. Everything that is meant for you, it will find you. And people rob for money, people stab, people kill for money, people do all of these things for money, and it's just one small piece of paper. In certain instances, you don't even get paid in paper. You just get direct deposit right into the account. So, and don't even get me started with, we could also get started with the Federal Reserve, the banks, loans. Why? If you have money in the bank, guess what? Can't take it out. If you put your money in the bank, say you got 50,000 in the bank, you gave them 50,000. What? A couple months go past, you have an emergency. I want to take my 50,000 out. You go to the bank, such as such. You give them your information. They actually might know you if you're a standing model, great person. Do something. Who knows? You go there. Ask them, may I pull out my $50,000? My $50,000 in your bank that I gave you. Oh, it's a limit. We can't give you that much. We can only give you 15,000 right now. 15,000? You wanna know why? Because the money that you gave to them, they loaned it to someone else or to multiple other people. So honestly, the money's probably not even there. It is, but it's not. It's like a whole pool of quote unquote what they have. So they can give it out. They could loan this to people. We can give you a loan for your house, your car, whatever. So that's why it's so messed up. Because honestly, the same money is just being cycled around, to be honest. And then, of course, that's when, oh, let's print more money. Let's keep printing more money. Let's keep printing more money. So, I mean, it's not that hard to understand money. It's what you're going to do. What will you do? What do you want to do to get the money that you quote unquote desire? I mean, that can be anything. People take up anything to get money in. There is there is a wrong way. Oh, there is a wrong way for sure. But I'm not the person. I'm not the money police. I'm just stating everything about it and what it brings and what comes with it and what you can do with it also when you get in certain places and how you have influence and power and status and class, and that this all comes from money. It's tying into money, and that pushes you up. The more money you get, it pushes you up. But just because you have money, is that supposed to make you better than me? I never believed that. Because what? Because what did you do to get your money? Did you do anything to get your money? If you did, I applaud you. And people put in work and people have plans to become successful. And I'm not mad at that because they figured out what they were going to do to get their money. But don't look at anyone else. Don't look down on anyone else because they don't have what you have. That's stupid. Once again, and I don't really like that word, but people think just because you have so much money and you have so much status, you have so much power that you're just better than the next person. And I think, and I hope people, once again, like I said in the beginning, I hope people just figure out, normal people figure out, people with money or rich people or wealthy people, they don't care about, most of them don't care about normal people, except what can we get from them? What can we take from them? That's clear as day if you just pay attention. But I mean, some people still are going to be rich people. They're just going to continue to lick their boots. No one cares about them. I mean, people do, and people are not smart. And that's why they continue to take from the people that don't know enough or don't care enough to be like, why do I like this person so much? Literally because they got money. And they think that and people with money swear that they can appeal to people who don't have money. Since when? You probably always had money anyways. You was probably in a different class for your whole life, buddy. Because most rich people, most wealthy people, they had their family. It's in their family. So, I don't know. You might go to Harvard, you might go to Yale, you might go to some prestige school, which is also, that means you have some type of money. I would hope. For most of them, yeah. You got some type of money. Your parent did something. They paid money to get I don't know, a library built in their name. And then you can go to school here. Oh yeah, you don't have to pay anything. Well, we'll pay it back from what we did. I don't know, tech, anything. And once again, it's just the cycle. And don't chase the money. I'm not chasing the money. I just want to experience, and I know that the money will come, and I'm not worried. I just have to, you just have to, we just have to, everybody that is on the journey of growing and building something and fulfilling their purpose and accomplishing and getting to their deepest and their burning desires, you have to just figure out what's best for you. You're not the next person. You're not the last person. You're just yourself. And whatever plan that you got, drill it to a T into your head. And don't be scared. Don't have any fears to be different. Don't have any doubts to be different. Don't have any questions of being you. You are you. And I believe that I am riches. I am success. I am everything that I tell myself. And that means that will come, because that's how I'm wiring my subconscious mind to think, and there's no second thought about anything. It's just, that's what it's going to be. But I'm not going to change. I'm not selling my soul. I don't want to sell my soul for a green piece of paper that's this big. Because clearly people are doing that, and they ain't right. People not, but the best thing that I could say is that people that do that, there's always people that are going to know what they did, and they know themselves too. So they got to wake up every single day knowing what they did. They got to look in the mirror, and they got to talk to themselves, even if they do. And they have to face that. And if they're okay with that, so be it. But I'm never going to forget people that did humans, babies, any of this stuff for profit, for money, for simple money. And I could also go into another topic, and I will, just stating, I'm not going to be talking any much longer, but like wars. Who fights the wars? If we were to go into World War III right now, who will be fighting? One to believe is there's no rich people, no wealthy people are going to the war. They're not dying, but they're going to be the people inciting the war. Trust and believe, wealthy and old people are going to be the people inciting any war at any time, in any time period. Especially now, you can see it now, it's clear as day. But even before, it's always been like that. And the poor people are going to fight in the war. The poor people are going to have to send their kids across the country, across the world, to fight and die for wealthy people and old people because they don't care. I'm not dying. My family's not dying. I'm actually gaining money off of this. And if you know about the banks in the world wars, of how they funded it and backpaid and paid these countries, or France, if you know ball, you know ball. But if you don't know ball, it's going to be hard for you to see it, because the banks paid for the wars. So the countries were in debt to the banks, these families, for war. They paid for war. They paid for bombs. They paid for guns. All of this. So yes, that's just also another pretty telling thing about money, is people don't care who dies. If you have money, we just want more money. And my biggest thing that I was going to say, and people are scared to talk about it, but the Israel and Palestine, that's a money grab. The biggest one that you can see clear out, and they're killing probably, I don't know the number, but I believe it has to be like millions now, easily. Since 1940s, easily. It's not even close either. And people try to downplay the number, and people are scared to talk about it in general anyways, but shoot, so be it. I'm not scared. I don't care, because people are cowards. They are scared to state what they believe, and they are scared to state what they seen. I mean, some people don't see anything. That's the problem. But what I see with my own two eyes, yeah, that's a money grab. They want to ethnic cleanse, get everybody out, genocide. It's a genocide. Get everybody out, and guess what we're going to do? I mean, we're just going to bomb everything. Everything's gone, and guess what we're going to do? We're just going to build a bunch of new infrastructure. And guess who? Guess who's invested? Actually, it's a lot of people that are invested in that, and that's why that's bad. And countries are literally helping, aiding, killing families, babies, all of this, starving them. No health care, no doctors. For what? Once again, for what? For money. Simple money. That's the grab. It's the root of all evil. People don't understand that. And once again, I may sound like a replaying record player, but it has to be said, and this is the only way that I could even be happy or be sane. I have to be able to talk and express myself and just connect and analyze and ask questions and just use the abilities and the gifts and my brain and my two eyes. If you are new to my channel, if you have watched the video, I thank you for watching. Part 22 of analyzing the game with your host, that boy Des. Subscribe to me at THATBOYDEZ. And with that being said, I am out of here for today. Hope everybody is staying mentally prepared and taking care of themselves, mind, body. They're taking care of your mind, body, and your spirit, and trying to elevate each and every single day that you are here and experiencing and existing, and enjoy these terrible moments, these terrible times that are going on in this matrix and in the structure and in the society and in the world. And you are powerful, and you can do anything that you set your mind to, and don't let anybody else tell you different. Don't change for anyone else, and grow in life and grow with life and learn yourself, and the money will find you. Another thing, Australian Open starts today. You know who my winner is. Yannick Sinner.